Right, so Healthspan it's a personal revolution as well, right? So Melissa, what can individuals do today to further their own health span outside of hard science?
Yeah, it's a great question. And I would love it if more people were aware of, interested in, and actually well enough prepared to be part of the hard science conversation. That's one of our goals. You need to have a good diet. For the most part, people know what that means. You need to move, you need to get good sleep. There are other things that you can do, but if you're doing those three things and limiting anything that you know is bad for you, right? I mean, I don't think anybody should smoke, but some people do, right? But if you can limit it, if you do, because we definitely know pretty well that that's not good for you, for your health. Limit the things that are bad for you, move, eat well, get good sleep. Then there are other areas we could move into, like try and find joy and enjoy your life. Definitely be social, especially as you're aging. We're made to be social. Humans are social animals. Those are the things that we can do as individuals. And then if you want to be part of the movement, support the science. Read and listen and learn yourself about the science and also about the things that I've been talking about, which really are science-based as well. So those are my thoughts. I'd actually love to hear Bernie's thoughts as well.
Well, actually, the best thing older people in the United States should do is not play pickleball. Because if you play pickleball, the people around here that I know, they love pickleball. It's a whole social thing, but they're going to chiropractors, orthopods, the ambulance picks them up off the court, and then they heal, and then they're going to take pickleball lessons again. The point is we have to use common sense, right? Seriously, common sense. I mean, I walk. That's my thing. It's not very strenuous, but I used to not walk, and now I walk, and I'm careful of what I eat. And I really know raspberry Danish is not a fruit. All right. It took a long time to realize that. So it's a serious subject, but we have to be realistic about it. We're human beings, and part of it is living a full life. When you look at the Healthspan Action Coalition and you divide all of our organizations to categories, companies, scientific societies, et cetera, there's one called culture and lifestyle. And originally, when we created the Healthspan Action Coalition, that wasn't the thought behind it. After all, we wanted to make sure there was proper government funding and funds available for the basic research. We had other lofty goals. We want to streamline the regulatory systems and advance the field. But lifestyle is a part of the population. Biohacking, people that are taking charge of their own lives are wearing a wearable that is going to notify someone if they fall or measure their steps. All of this is taking personal responsibility, a democratization and a societal movement that is a constituency of the overall Healthspan Action universe. So we recognize that. There's so much out there that's available, and we owe it to ourselves to take advantage and investigate what's available. This is a real possibility. It shows people are now becoming self-aware of their own health. Nothing is inevitable. We can change things for the better.
Well said. I'm going to come back to a couple years back where we first met, Bernie, at the Longevity Summit Dublin back in 2022. That's where we were first exposed to Brian Johnson's blueprint. And sitting in that audience, listening to it, at first, I was dismissive. But when I thought about it deeply that night in my room, I realized that he's basically going to become the face of what you guys just mentioned. This is a common sense stuff. Move around, eat well, have community and so forth. These are, all common sense things that people have to do. Get good sleep. And everything it's very contextual within, it's very personal. Like what I eat is not going to be the same as you and so forth. So it's a lot of trial and error that one has to do. But I think Brian represents a lot of that. But the whole point of, I think, what he's doing and what you're saying is you're buying yourself time for a future that's coming into being where we can actually tackle these age-related diseases in a more impactful way to increase health span. We're not there yet. But if you do these things, you might live to a point where they'll become commonplace.